Track wrestling with Max Nowry, fifth place finisher at the 2019 World Championships. Before you made the team, you talked about 9 for 9, 9 attempts, finally made the world team on your 9th attempt. What does it feel like to actually make the world team?
You know, it felt good. You know, it got something off my shoulders, and I miscounted that because I counted it last night, and it was my 11th try.
11?
Okay.
Okay.
You know, I added an extra year or two, but you know, it's been a lifelong goal since I was a little kid. Since I was in 5th grade, when I put all the other sports aside and just focused on wrestling, my dad told me, he's like, this is it. So, you know, wrestling was my sport, and the goal was the Olympics and the Worlds, and you know, I finished. You know, I got to one of those steps. You know, made the World Championships. You know, fell short, and then not leaving here without with a belt. So I got work to do, but you know, very proud of the way I competed, and I felt like I gave it everything I had.
So you say 11. How did you stay resilient? How did you stay positive through all of that to make your first world team?
You know, in 2016 after trials, I didn't think I was a contender. Didn't want to waste anyone else's time taking 5th and 6th consecutively, and I was ready to give it up. And I was talking to Coach Mango in the office, and I told him I was ready to be done. And he talked to me a little bit more and convinced me to grind out a little bit longer. And then that next year I made my first national team in I think about 5 years, and that kind of relit the flame. And you know, me and my coach as Gary back home. He was a big part of that too. Him and I were doing the incline 3 or 4 times a week and always working out. And he got that competitive drive back in me.
You had a great match to get to this point. I mean, so close against Kazakhstan, the hometown country. Talk about that match in particular, because you gave them the best run. Did you feel like there were a few opportunities there? You pushed hard at the end. What did you feel like you could have done to maybe get over the top in that match?
After that match, I think there was two slip-ups I made, or not slip-ups, 2 missed attempts I made. When I had a 2-on-1, I had a little bit of angle on him, and I didn't attack the body like I should have. I kind of tried to hold on to the arm and work it a little bit more, and then ended up getting dinged for passivity and put down. You know, like I said before, I had a game plan coming into this. My coaches and I, you know, they kept telling me the same thing: just stay to my style, keep attacking, keep moving. You know, and in a way, I'm trying to piss my opponents off. I'm trying to get them out of their game. I'm focusing on myself, and I'm just pushing the pace and ramping up that intensity so high that you know, I like a fast-paced match, and I like it to be a grind and a battle. And that was the plan for the last couple months, and you know, I brought it out here.
How do you get ready for 60 kilograms going into the 2020 Olympics?
Definitely lifting. I don't think I lifted in about a year and a half, so I'm gonna have to, you know, meet the weight room again and you know, get a little bit of strength back. But nothing's changing. I'm sticking with my style. You know, I don't walking around underweight, so I don't have to worry about coming down in weight. Everything is just wrestling focused and getting a little bit stronger and just keep working on my pace, work on parterre, and that's about it.
We're going to see you beyond 2020?
Yes.
All right. Max Nowry on Track Wrestling.